Good day, and welcome to the Committed Podcast, where we are all about recruiting. I want you guys to join us as we uncover insights, share real experiences, and equip you with the knowledge and the knowledge that you need to succeed in the competitive world of softball recruiting. Today, we're excited to catch up with Miss Jenica Silvas, who has been working hard since her last appearance on the show. Jenica was actually our first guest to announce her commitment on the show. I'm still remembering that. So today we're going to dive into exactly how that process happened, how that decision came to be, and what's next for her as a future Titan. Jenica, it's always great to see you. How are you?
Good. How are you? It's so great to be here.
Good, good, good. So last time you were here, you were bubbling, and you're still bubbling. I mean, the people that know you, you're always bubbling. But
Yeah.
you had just made the announcement. As a matter of fact, I don't even think we had told your teammates, and so I had to
Mhm.
sit on that information for a week until Coach George spilled the beans while we were at a camp. That was
Yes.
exciting. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But before we do, why don't we talk a little bit about your actual commitment process and how it unfolded?
So literally last weekend we actually had the official visit. I got to meet all of my roommate Leslie, all the recruits. Awesome. It was just like I've never been on that experience before, so it's like it was just a mind blowing, and then having to go through like the paperwork, media day, putting on the jersey, like it was like crazy because it's like when I was little, I've always dreamed about being a D1 athlete and like going through the process, and it's like, wow, I can't believe it's here.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing experience. Loved it. Can't wait. So yeah.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about Cal State Fullerton itself. Again, the people that tuned in last time, I know you had been a longtime fan of them. You had gone to several of their camps.
Yes.
What
Yes.
attracted you to their program initially?
So my oldest brother, he went to Cal State Fullerton,
Yes.
and I remember I haven't really been on the campus until his graduation day,
Mm,
and the girls were practicing at that time, like they were like training and all that. So I was like, Jarek, let's go over there because remember, Jarek was the one that got me into softball. So
okay.
I'm like, okay, let's go. So we went to go watch them, and I was like, oh yeah. And like I saw the facility where the fields are, like the nice weather, and so that's really what got me into like looking at Cal State Fullerton and really like pushing myself to get to their level.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah.
And what are you looking forward to most about being a Titan?
Oh my goodness. I think just being in the environment, being surrounded by girls that, want the same thing as
Almost speechless. That's really cool. That's really cool that
yeah.
you're still excited. I think we're what are we,
Right.
about a month and a half out
Yeah.
since you've committed, but still excited. I'm sure all your future teammates and your future coaches will love to see this. Now tell me this though. Now that you're officially committed, it's kind of settled in. How has that affected your stress level?
Oh my gosh. A lot. Because, you're committed, right? And the coaches expect you to be where like better than the girls they have, because they're recruiting to take someone else's spot. So they
Yeah,
expect you to be ready. And
yeah,
so, and also coming from a small town, it's really hard to like get out there, so it's more of like it's me against me.
yeah.
So I'm always pushing myself. If I, do like 5 buckets off a tee and I don't like it, I'm gonna do it again, like another 2 buckets. So it's like always pushing yourself to be a better player and as well as a
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
So
You mentioned the small town. I remember you're 29 pounds, right?
mhm. 29
Um,
palms.
her mom
Yes.
takes a full tank of gas every time you come to practice. Half a
Yes.
tank there, half a tank back. So
Yes.
she 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 must be excited that journey is over.
Yeah,
Very cool, very cool.
definitely.
So now that your I want to say future is locked in. I know years ago we picked the school. We were there for 5 years. I can't say that, but at least we know next year
Yeah.
is locked in, and hopefully the next 4 years. How has that changed your approach to kind of your upcoming travel or high school season? How has your approach changed now that you're locked in?
Um, it hasn't really changed much, not gonna lie. It's more of like I don't know how to explain it. It's more of like yes, I'm still pushing myself to like be a better player, but it's more of like making my body's healed, make sure like I'm mentally there because high school is way different from college is what I'm hearing. College is, you're only focused on one sport, whereas me, I'm like I played 3 sports in high school, so it's like, yeah, it's really, like, busy, but once you get to college, it's so much different, so definitely mentally wise, that's what's probably gonna change, but the hard work and dedication, that's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I was telling the little sisters of your team. Obviously, like I run the younger team of the Delgado Bat Busters, and I was telling them with all the people I've interviewed over the last year, coaches, athletes, new recruits to girls that are graduating college, what's the biggest jump? What's the biggest difference? And they all tell me weight room, getting
Mhm.
stronger, getting faster. And
Yes.
so that's one of the things that I've always tried to preach to the younger girls. What is your activity level in the weight room? How often are we in there? What's that like?
So I try to be in the weight room almost every day, but it's like I'm focusing on different things. So more
Yeah,
would be like strength, other be conditioning, other be like plyos, some would just be like hitting or doing field work. But
okay.
I'm never like trying to like make myself too busy where I'm like my body's just like giving out. So
Yeah,
sometimes I do give myself like maybe a day to like rest because if you don't give your body a rest, you're not gonna gain the muscle. You're not gonna see the results that you want. And
yeah.
also eating, I'm trying like better on my like diet wise because like you know gotta get ready for that. So but yeah, I do a little bit of each. So
That's fun. The one good thing that I think is kind of exciting. I was talking to, I forget, it was, oh, I know it was the new pitcher transferred to Washington University, and she was telling me how you talk about the freshman 15 pounds that most college people put on. Well, it's the
mm,
opposite for athletes because now you guys are running and conditioning more. The
yes.
weight room is stronger, and so I even teased her that I thought about going back to college so I can lose 15 because I keep gaining the 15. I don't lose the 15. So I don't know. I don't know if I have any eligibility left. But
You'll
answer
get
this
there.
for me. How has your communication gone with the coaches at Fullerton? Obviously, they make you the offer, you accept, and you guys have to stay in communication. How frequently are we talking to them?
I try to talk to him at least once every week. I try to, but he's just so busy because like the fall ball is going and going. So, I am trying to go to their weekly clinics, like fielding clinics, just so I
Okay.
can see them in person because I'm so far away. Because on text, yes, it's they're still talking and they're on the other side of the phone, but I feel like it's way different when you're in person because they
Yeah.
can see you, your body language, your everything. So that's very important with like communicating with coaches.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. I mean, you can do so much with text and so much with phone calls, but
Yeah.
the fact that your coaches already know you're coming, you're committed, and they already see that work ethic. Like you're trying to win your spot every week. And I think sometimes girls they get committed and whether for one reason or another, maybe if they're cross country, obviously you can't be there. You're a couple hours away, but that effort that you make to be there, you're trying to earn that spot right now.
Yes.
So I know
Yes.
that's going to be a huge advantage when you get there. So cool.
Yes.
So this is a question I usually ask because I've been lucky enough to speak with girls and coaches all over the country. So I always want to know about the cool spots around campus. Now, Fullerton is not a strange place to you because you've been going to camps forever. But what are some of the places I need to visit when I go to Fullerton?
Okay, definitely the gastronome. Only because it's a bunch of food and just
Yeah.
there's so much to like choose from. On my official visit, that was the first thing like I remembered because I never been to the gastronome before.
Okay.
And there's a lot to choose from. Let me tell you that. There's a
Nice.
lot. Um, let's see. I don't even know because I personally haven't even like seen outside the campus. Because
Mm,
I've been to Fullerton, but only like for the graduation, and I was young, so I kind of don't remember everything. But I did find out that they did change a lot with their campus. So
okay.
if you just walk around, because they have a beautiful campus, it's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, being from Southern California, we know from Fullerton to the beach and Disneyland and the Angels, there's always stuff to do. So
Always.
I have no doubt that when you're not on the softball field, but I know you're going to be on the softball field and in the weight room and in the
Yep.
classroom most of the
Yes.
time. But there'll be no shortage of activities if you decide to get off a little bit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right. Well, cool, Jenica. Well, like I was telling you before we went on the air. One of the new things I've been doing is I've been doing kind of some rapid fire get to know you questions, and obviously you don't know any of these
I
questions.
don't.
So, but I know you. You're a competitor. You're a gamer. I talked to one of your teammates last week, and she killed this game. So no pressure, but I know how competitive you are. All right, so I'm gonna
Okay.
start the clock. The goal used to be a minute, but I murdered that time. Then I changed
Okay.
it to 90 seconds.
Okay.
But we're gonna get through it. All
Okay.
right. Let's see. It looks like 13 questions. All right. You ready? Here we go.
Okay.
What is your favorite day of the week?
Friday.
What is a nickname that your parents used to call you?
Little Beastie.
Nice. What is the last song that you downloaded?
It's Pink Matter. It was in my playlist by Frank Ocean.
Nice, nice. All right, fill in the blank. Taylor
Okay.
Swift is
Awesome.
nice. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Oh, I just watched Bad Boys and that little Mexican guy, his son that was like really bad, Jacob
That's
something, that guy.
funny.
Oh, yes,
I'll have to
him.
pull it up. All right. Give me a place you would like to travel to.
Brazil.
Nice. Give me any word that starts with the letter Q.
Quiet.
All right, I'm gonna
Quiet.
go easy for you. Would you
Okay.
rather climb a mountain or jump from a plane?
Jump from a plane.
Nice. What is the capital of New York?
Washington, D.C.
What is the capital of New York?
New York?
Yes.
Oh, crap. New York? Why did I think of Washington, D.C.?
You were thinking the capital of America. I'm
Yeah,
passing that. What is the
New
most
York.
number of hours you've watched TV in a single day?
Probably like 8 hours.
Nice. I'm sorry, do you ever post food pics on Instagram?
No,
Oh, good.
I've
Good
actually
for you.
never.
Good for you. That's an old person thing. As me and my wife do that. Do you have any friends that are taller than 6'4"?
No, I don't.
Nice.
No.
What is your middle name?
Rose.
Rose. And last one, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you?
10.
10. Whoa,
Yes.
expert driver, so
I'm a
no
really good
tickets.
driver. No
Okay.
tickets. It's almost been a year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, we did get stumbled up a little bit, but through the magic of editing, I'm going to bring your time down just a little bit, as a
Okay.
coach should do. Uh, I've got one more question for you before we get out of here. Um, like I said, now we're kind of closing a journey on our travel ball career. We've got whatever 6 months or whatever. Same thing with high school; it's going to come and go before you know it. Have you set any goals as far as your club team or your high school team this year?
Definitely. I think one of the main goals is just usually, okay, before I was committed and knew I wanted to go, I was very, very serious and I wasn't having fun. And I
Mm,
think that was one of like my main like setbacks with like seeing my results on the field is because I wasn't having fun. You know what I mean? I was taking everything serious. It'd be like pitch, I was like in it, and yeah, you should be doing that, but also like just enjoying the moment while it lasts because when people told me my freshman year of high school goes by so fast, it really does. And
yeah,
going back, I'm like, I would just wish I had fun more and just, interact with the girls more instead of just being so serious. It's the game. Like if you're not having fun with the game, it's just not gonna, you know what I mean? So
yeah. No, no,
definitely
that
that.
That's interesting that you say that because, like I said, everybody kind of on your team and even the younger teams that I help on with, there you see the stress level rising, and
Yeah.
you could tell them to have fun. We could tell them it's a game, but you girls have been doing this your whole life, and
Hmm.
so it's so interesting to see the difference from a girl that I'm talking to that's trying to get recruited, trying to get committed, versus one that's been there. And the thing that I try to impress on the girls that I work with is the girls that I talk to at the end of their journey, whether it's the end of college or they're coaching now, they just say, "Don't worry about it. Stop looking at other people's journey.
Yes.
Stick with it." And I tell all the girls that we work with, every single girl that I work with is good enough to get to the next level at some point.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of doing the work, getting it in and staying committed to it. And then it's good to see, and I hope a lot of girls on our team watch this because even though you're always cheerful and happy and bubbly, I can see the stress level is down. You're more looking to
Yes.
have fun, and
Yes.
that's super exciting. So I'm gonna let you go. Before I did, I'm gonna make a confession. I was gonna sneak in a favorite coach's question in that rapid fire, but then I might have got my heart broken if my name wasn't mentioned plenty of times. So,
No.
so,
I
so I
probably
can't.
I would probably let the time go until the next question was asked because I don't have a favorite coach at all. I'm so
Well,
grateful for everyone, so it's
I
like,
would have edited and it would have been like, well, Coach Mike, he's not there a lot, but when he's there, when I would have the power of editing like a coach is.
oh gosh.
No. But anyway, this has been fun. Like I said, always love talking to you, especially when we can kind of get to know you a little bit more. We all know you're a beast on the softball field, but we know just a little bit more about you off the field. So it's been a pleasure, and I want to thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I will talk to you soon. Bye, Jenica.
Okay. Bye.